Yo, what's up, Duffable? Trying to make sure the chat is working right now. Dude, it's midnight for you? That's crazy. Why are you still awake? Trying to figure out why the chat's not working now. Let's see if it works on Twitch. Hold on. Oh, wait, I don't think it's working on Twitch either. Oh wait, I can see it. Hold on. I think I know the issue. I think I know. Okay, let's try this again. Test. Okay. Still can't see the chat. There we go. I think it's working now. Duffable, can you try saying something? Okay. Yes, I can see it. Cool. Um, you'll finally be able to post content soon. I know, that's so exciting. I feel like I've been waiting for you to post content for so long, trying to see those modeling time lapses. Oh, should I wait to do the, should I just go right into the Discord review or should I just wait for like a couple more viewers? I think it's just me and you. I think just go right into it and then whoever can watch the recording. You think for the first video you're gonna post a Blender tutorial? Is it gonna be like a really long video? Or would it be like a series? There's not much to show and descend. Yeah, I'm just gonna just do some coding for it. Oh, you mean like for your videos? I see. Um, all right. Duffable. I think it's just me and you right now. We're just gonna look at the dev dumpster together. Oh, Globert's here too. Okay, cool. Now I have both of you. We can look at the dev dumpster together. How's it going, Globert? I'm doing good. Finally almost recovered from my cold. I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, so the first thing is Duffable's flashlight. As you can see, the high level graphics right here, GTA 6 quality um detail with the handprint. Super cool flashlight. Is that a couch in the you think you have the exact same one? Yeah, it's a blue couch. Wait, where are you from again, Glover? Are you in the US? US? Yeah, so we probably have the same US couch. And he posted some character clothing modeling, which looks insane. It's like a cartoon art style. I should check out your lottery system. Where can I find your lottery system at? I'll check it out. Oh yeah, this is One Piece, duh. I don't think this is One Piece though. Very cool. Very cool, Liam. I like the shadowing and everything. Is the shadowing is that just texturing or is that part of the model? In the dev dumpster? Okay, then we'll definitely get to it. Um, the next one is this report system by SpySpud, and it includes a bunch of server ID, victim ID, reporter ID, and a customizable cooldown. It also includes a scrolling menu that auto adds players. When someone joins the game, it displays. Okay. Wait, how am I? I'm in the background here. That's so funny. Wait, I'm trying to figure out. This is tripping me out. Hearing my own voice, it sounds like I had my stream open. Okay, so it's like a report system where you can like pick a player and then click submit. Thank you for helping us make our community a safer place. See, this is Spy Spud's doing what Roblox needs to be doing more. Keeping us safe. Thank you, Spy Spud. He just needs a UI designer. Chat just updated it so it removes players on leave now. 40 seconds of not being here. All right, very nice, very nice. Natai. Hello, I'm currently making a Roblox horror game called Project Maze. Um, do we play the game on stream? What do you think, Duffable and Goldbert, if you're still there? Do we play this game? Sure. Yeah, let's try it out. Let me pull it up really quick. So it's called Project Maze. We're gonna play this together. Oh, this is sick. Hold on, you're missing the loading screen. Oh, can I not stream it? I don't think I can stream it. Hold on. Uh, Dang, I can't stream it. I don't think I'm doing it right. I need to set up Roblox streaming because it's not working for me. So you know what? I'm just gonna mark this one as unread to review next time. How do I mark it as unread? There we go. Pin post. Screen is completely white. Yeah. Um. Yo, what's up, Sensu? I saw the white screen too. I don't know why it was showing white, but that's why I couldn't play it. Okay, here's another one by Spy Spud. This is a base project. This is open source. Um, it says, me and my friend made a Python text-based game completed with auto saving. The text-based game. My gosh, I just had a coughing attack. Dude, what is this? Hold on, how do you gotta make this bigger? Ah, can you tell I'm new at streaming? Can you see it if I make it bigger like that? I just saw my game not played, rip. Dude, it's gonna be played next time, I promise. I just have to figure out how to stream it correctly because it was showing as a white screen. Okay, so this is Voxels. I have this game I was working on and haven't touched it in a good half year. Just here to show it off. The goal of the game is to spend as much money as possible. I wanted it to be fast-paced first person. I wanted it to be like a fast-paced first person system, just like tag game. A lot of stuff is work in progress. Yes, I'm on OBS. And when I tried to stream the application, it just turned white. Just picked whatever images. Man, Voxel quit this project. We gotta get him back on it. Oh, why? Why did it turn white? Not the average introvert. The map is automatically generated and the items are placed around the script. Voxel is a super talented coder. Voxel, you just gotta finish your projects. Must be done through a window application. Let me try that. Window. Oh, window capture? Do I do window capture? Let me try that. Um, oh, there we go. Hold on. Can you see it? Flashbang. Can you see the game? It's fixed? Okay. Can you hear it though? Now you should be able to hear it. Okay, so far, I'm loving the ambiance. I'm 80% finished with a project and found out there's another bigger game that's just a one-to-one carbon copy of what I was working on. What do you think I should do? Do I just try to one-up them or make a new game? Ooh, that's a tough one. Sometimes it's like hard to one-up them if they've already got it established and everything. Um, I think, I mean, if you can find a way to make it better, like if you know it right off the bat, then go for it. If you don't, then maybe start a new game. That's rough though. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Happens to the best of us. Okay, so we're gonna test out this game. Donate system. We love donate systems. Right click play on the right side of the screen to start a round. Come on, man. I think I could have figured that out. I know I look dumb. I'm just trying to check out your lobby real quick. Oh, W NPC system? I guess my bad karma finally... Oh, I can't... Hold on. Dude, I like this lobby a lot. Okay, we're gonna hit play. Crap, I locked my... There we go. Yo, what's up, Jaden459? Okay, party name. Oh, we're gonna do test. Can anyone else join, or is it just me? Not the average introvert. Can anyone else join? We need a link. Others can join? Okay, bet. Let me send the link in the chat. Yo, what's up, Sino? How's it going? Okay, did you guys get the link? I just put it in the chat. Thanks for joining stream, Sino. You a real one for that? There we go. Where's the chat? There it is. I'm doing good. Feeling a little better from my cold. I had a really bad flu, but I'm feeling better now. Oh dang, it's only PC? Alright, whoever just joined, join my lobby. Good to hear. Thank you, man. You care about my health. It sucks being sick. When you're sick and like you can't breathe through your nose, it makes you appreciate being able to like breathe and like just basic human functions, you know, like get up in the morning, breathe through your nose. Like things you don't really think about, you like appreciate when you're sick. Being sick is horrible, worst moments for real. No, actually. Has anyone got COVID since the whole pandemic? Like actually tested, confirmed COVID? Vortex Master, I don't know if you're in the chat, but you almost died having COVID? Party doesn't show up? Oh, Glover, I am so sorry. Okay, someone else create a party then. Oh, it doesn't show up in the join tab? How do you join it then? You can't? No. Not the average introvert. Can you create a game? Click leave and recreate. Oh, there we go, test. I'm in with you, Warboot. Oh, you gotta go? Hey, well, thanks for joining, even for a little bit, Globert. Alright, we're testing out this game. Night 1, find the red tile. Duffable, you have exams tomorrow, but you spent time working on Descend? That's what I'm talking about. Descend is going to be such a good game. Alright, so we're looking for the red tile. I'm following Vortex Master. Wait, not the average introvert. Are you in this game right now? There's a ton of bugs, still aware of that, but I said the key gameplay is there. Nice. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. I know all about bugs. I'm a dev, so. Oh gosh. We haven't even found the red tile yet. It's the first enemy. Can I loop around him? Oh, come on. You guys sold me to him. We can loop around him. We can loop around him. Come on. Psych. No, wait. Oh, crap. That actually scared me. Alright, run, 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 run. Yo, run. Run, Ilix. What does his shirt say? What does this shirt say? What does this shirt say? Hey, turn around, turn around. It says kebab. Alright, we're done here. Guys, I think we're lost. So far, I'm liking the ambiance. Like I think you did a good job with the footstep sounds and the breathing sounds. It puts you, oh gosh, it really puts you inside the game, which I think is important. I've noticed that games that can kind of like put you in the game with the sounds and the visuals, even if it's not like super high quality, but the sounds go crazy. Like you can get a lot more playtime just by optimizing that. We lost Vortex Master. Oh crap. I can't find the red tile. Yo, are we close to the red tile? Oh, the game. Did we reach it? Night 2? Night 2, find the red tile. Why did the game reset? Not average introvert. Why did it reset? Oh, Vortex got the tile? Okay. So Vortex, thank you for that. So, so something to note. Players can die, duh, but revives are free if another player can get to the corpse. Okay, cool. Good to know. Was this game inspired by somebody? Or did you come up with it, like, completely yourself? Look at the moon. Okay, there's the enemy again. Oh, Ilix is half health. No, no, no. Ilix, come back! I need help! Oh, heck no. We're looping? We're looping? Vortex, I think we gotta leave him behind. We gotta find the red tile. You got stuck in a random mesh. Oh, nah. Did you make these enemies yourselves? Or not the average introvert? Wait, where did you go? Okay, I'm gonna come revive you. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to come to me. Oh, there's both of them? Oh, I guess someone found the tile because it reset. Did someone find it? I still haven't seen it yet. It's a game I've always wanted to make for a while. One that's a passion project and not a money grab. So, is it like, have you made money grabs in the past, or are you just saying like, you don't want to make a money grab like everyone else? And are by not money grab, does that mean you're not gonna have like any monetization? Oh crap. I can't move, I'm stuck. Get me out of here. There's 5 nights total, by the way. Oh, Ilix, he despawned, you're good. Here, I got you, I got you. I got you! I got you! Come on, run! Run, buddy! No. Cash grab can sometimes learn, yeah, they can actually teach you a lot, for sure. Hey, but I get it, not wanting to join the mass and make cash grabs, but instead make a quality game, that's can't argue with that. I feel like game development, it has to be a passion because you're competing with other people that it is their passion. So if you can't really like if all you want to get into game dev for is like the money and the cash grab, then it's not really going to work out for you. I feel like Vortex knows where he's going. I trust him. Wait, is Vortex not the average introvert? Are you the game creator? I'll probably end the game after night 3. What just hit me? Just so that we can get to actually coding and stuff. Oh, you're not him? Alright, we're gonna end at night 3 just so that we can get to the other dev dumpster submissions and the coding. Alright, where's this red tile? Come on, Vortex, you found it twice already. I believe in you. This way? Oh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, the attack range is so far. Run, Vortex. Cash grab can get good money, but low effort game, and most of them are simple. Yeah. I think that's why you can learn from them, because the cash grab they're usually like lower effort and you can make them like pretty quickly. And you can still like have fun making a cash grab. I know that sounds bad, but I feel like you can still have fun. Like if game dev is your passion in general, you're just gonna have fun deving regardless. Oh, yes, the red tile. Okay. All right, we're gonna call it there for that. Back to the Discord. Make cash grabs so you can fund your main project. No, that's literally facts, Goku. It's so true, because if you make one cash grab, like me and my friends made a cash grab, and it's literally funded any one of our projects that we wanted. So we hopped on like a trend and made way like well over 1 million Robux, and we've been using that to just like fund all of our other projects. Hide the food. Yo, thank you for the follow, Jaden. Sino, the game was called Hide the Food. It sits around like 70 CCU, so it's no longer that popular, but it made it made some good money. By the way, I don't know if I ever asked you this before, but do you ever want to switch to like Unity or Unreal? I think eventually, as I progress more. Okay, so let's get into the rest of these submissions. Axo, system I made for my game, I'm planning to have a wire task like Among Us behind the panel. Oh, I actually played this game. Yo, I'm a pro at anything besides Blender, 12 plus years experience. Do you do collabs? Um, right now I'm mostly just working on my game to send, but what kind of idea did you have for a collab? Because Descend is taking up a lot of time, but I am interested in collabs in the future. Okay, I actually played this game that Axo is showing off here, but basically he's just showing that he made this little like mini game inside of the game, which I think is cool. When you have like those little mini games inside of the main game, I think that's the most fun thing ever. Um, so he basically just disconnected the screws. That's cool. Thanks for sharing, Axo. Greenworks is showing his car script where he has a road and is that a Cybertruck? Hold on, I think that's a Cybertruck. That is a Cybertruck. This is accurate to how Cybertrucks drive in real life. They'll crash you. That's cool. It would be even cooler if it like pushed you in the direction that the car was going. Like if it calculated the velocity. I need animations and 3D models for my Roblox game. I can help you with anything in exchange. And I also got a server with all the best tutorials for the important stuff so I can educate people to become pro devs. Millions of dollars if you're front page dev. Let me post my games here. What games have you worked on before? Yeah, what games have you worked on before, Tough Studios? Thanks for the offer, by the way. I have this tendency to like bite off more than I can chew as far as like work. So I can't say for certain right now. So awesome car system, Greenworks. Now Ilix. Oh, this is the person I was just playing with. Okay. So there's no description here. We're just gonna watch. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so he's just showing off this little UI effect, which is cool. I actually don't know how to do that yet. I've not messed with like these UI like yeah, I don't know how he does that. Thanks for sharing. And then this was the game we just played. So that was everything in the dev dumpster. If you guys want to repost or post anything new, feel free because I'm going to try to review it every single time I go live. Let me switch over to Roblox Studio now. Okay. Wait, you're a Roblox dev? That's perfect. Duffable, anything. My server has all this stuff, tutorials. And I got 12 plus years of experience in everything. All this stuff is easy to learn, just takes time. All right, so today, today I wanted to get this little eyeball UI on the screen. Every time an enemy detects you, I want it to like shake a little bit so you can tell that the enemy's detecting you. And I also want it to play some sort of sound. So that's what I'm going to work on today. And then if I have any more time, I'm going to actually start on another enemy as well. Where's the server, please? I need this. Yo, Jaden, shoot, let me send you the server really quick. Here is the Dev Dumpster Discord server, and then if you want to join the Descend server, so that you can test out our game when we have testing sessions and stuff like that, you can join that one. Kobe's DM me, add me to the team crate, and I can do that easily. Oh, Tough Studios, thanks for the offer, but we actually have a full stack team already on this game. So, and then as far as AI, I've tried those AIs that like you can hook onto your studio. I'm not really a big fan of them right now. I just use kind of AI on the side. So let me look what happened to the team v team game where people fought in the hallway or something like that. Oh my gosh, you're talking about Hallway Wars? Um, the rank game? Yeah, Hallway Wars, some people liked it, but I think it needed a lot more improvement that at the time I probably couldn't do as well. So I think eventually I'll get back to Hallway Wars if I feel like it's gonna be a popular game. Um, but I kind of had to, I guess, go more towards like the simpler games before I tried to fix what was wrong with Hallway Wars, or I guess try to make it more fun. You were there for the first playtest? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, man. What'd you think about it? Did you like Hallway Wars? Or did you think, I don't know, I feel like it was missing like more. I don't know what it was missing, but it was missing more of stuff. Okay, so last time we coded, we made it so that the AI in this game that detects you, every time they detect you, it puts a attribute. Yo, what's up, Toast? How's it going? It puts an attribute on the player. Let me find it really quick. Um, go into. Yo, I'm doing so much better, Toast. I was sick for a little bit, but I'm starting to feel a little better now. And now I'm just working on adding a new enemy to my game. Well, I'm going to be working on adding a new enemy. Right now, I'm working on this little like effect that happens over your screen when you're detected. Don't use attributes, by the way. They're unnecessary, and you can make your own system that's more optimized. And you're overusing OOP. Okay, yeah, this code sucks. Dang, man. I'm sorry I'm not as good as you. Okay, so if we look at our detection logic, let's find the attribute. So the attribute is detected, so we can connect to this. I've only been scripting for a little less than a year. I don't think this is unnecessary. I think this is actually a really good use of object-oriented programming, but okay. So it's going to set the attribute of the player to is detected. So on the actual local side, we can connect to that. So what I'm going to do is go over to UI control, and I'm going to make, yo, what's up, 360 Saw 7? No, you only use OOP when you have a lot of data to the point when that table would cause lag. I disagree. Um, so we're gonna name this detected GUI. And what we are going to do is we are gonna drag this detected GUI that we made right here. No, we're all free to share our opinions. I'm not gonna ban you. You only hurt my feelings a little. I'm just messing around. Okay. So I'm just going to clone this GUI. I'm gonna clone this GUI that we put in here. This is a weird way that I actually this is actually a weird way that I get the UI over to the player's screen. Basically, I just reference this temp, or I clone it. So we're gonna do UI clone is equal to script enemy detected, and then we're gonna reference the player here. And we are going to put this in the player's UI. And then, should we enable it? No, we're going to keep it enabled, but we're going to make sure that the visibility is set to false. Okay, so, now we're going to require this detected GUI in our UI control client. So the way I actually set up, in case anyone cares, the way I actually set up my UI, which is a little weird, but I don't like to keep my UI objects inside of starter GUI. I know a lot of people don't, but a lot of people use like Fusion, or some people will use Roac to create their UI. But I still create my UI objects. I just keep them inside of this UI control service, and then I tie a module to each UI object. So this is just the way I like organizing it, so that I can easily find any of the UI and the logic tied to it. GTA 6 is being developed in Scratch right now. That's why it's taking so long. So now here in the UI control, I'm going to just do a task.defer and detected GUI. And here I'm requiring this script, so it's instantly going to run this when the game starts. And now basically I'm gonna have it connect to every time, or actually connect to the player attribute is detected, and when it changes and is set to true, show, hold on, we're gonna make sure to reference this image label as well. Local, we're gonna say local I image is equal to image label. We're gonna actually call this I image. I image. Bro, why don't you just use custom state handler instead of attributes? That's actually a good point. I'm eventually gonna start using atomic state handler or whatever it's called. I forget what the main one that everyone on Roblox uses. All right. If you're spamming the chat a little bit, so I'm gonna get back to work. So I'm referencing the I image, and here I'm gonna say connect to the attribute is detected, and when it changes, set it to true. Show the I image between the image transparency, and we're actually gonna set a we are going to set a constants. Are scripts that heavy on performance? Yeah, scripts can be really heavy on performance. Does it really matter on a project of this size? Um, it depends what you're doing, but usually you don't have to like, I mean, depending on the project, you don't have to like hyper optimize everything. A lot of the times it's better to just get something out there and test it and then optimize as you go. Yo, I want to see one of Tough Studios' games. I feel like he's really good. Okay, so I detected um visibility is going to be, I don't want it to be 1. I think I want it to be what it currently is, which is 0.3. Yo, Tough Studios, what is like a popular game name that you've worked on? Or do you own any games? Okay, so this is going to be the amount that it tweens to. So it's going to connect to is detected. When it's set to true, show the I image, tween the image transparency. And then I'm going to also have it play some sound, but we are going to do this first. I don't work with devs usually because they're snakes, always done bad things to me, called the N-word. So you know, it's still running. Right now, it still exists. I'm working on Guts and Black Powder remake. Yo, what's up, Jan Jan? Right now I'm working on a game called Descend, which is similar. It's like a repo style game. I don't know if you've played repo before, but I'm working on whenever the enemy detects you, I'm working on this little UI that pops up so that you can know it's detected you. So I like commenting exactly what I want the AI to do. So I'm just gonna copy this into my AI and see what it can do for me. And then we're gonna go over the code to make sure it's actually good. Yeah, are you a developer, Jan Jan? Okay, so AI gave me this script right here. So as you can see, it created a variable for tween info, which contains the time to tween. So I guess it didn't. Hold on, let's see. Oh, this is, yeah, no, this is just the time. So it's going to take 0.3 seconds to tween, and it's going to use my eye detected visibility constant to tween to that visibility. What kind of dev are you, Jan Jan? Are you a scripter? Bro, though, working with the other devs have pros and cons. I've had devs that were adamant on working with me, but after a while they silently quit. Yeah, you really gotta watch out who you work with. Okay, so as we can see here, the connection is made. So it's going to detect when this attribute on the player is changed. And when it is changed, it's going to check if it is true. And if it is, it's going to show the eye. And if it isn't, it's going to hide the eye. And then as we can see here, these two functions show and hide by tweening the visibility. So this is exactly what we want. Now we just have to test it on enemy detection. Um, but before we do that, I actually made some changes to the map that might hinder us a little bit. So I have to pull that up. Let's see. Yeah, Duffable and I are working on Descend. Okay, so as you guys can see, um, if you weren't here before, this is my room templates. Pretty much my my random map generator uses these templates and interconnects them so that it creates a room. Here, so I'll show you what that looks like. If we put these room templates back into um the assets and we run the game. Off his buns at programming anyways. Why are you working with him? Hey, I can be buns at programming and still make good games, okay? Read the source code, then talk. Okay. What is going on here? Didn't you say it had 1 million visits? Tough. I think you're getting called out harder right now. Steve Framables, how's it going? Is it hard to learn to script in Roblox? Load? Honestly, okay, so wait, really quick. See, as you can see, it generated this map, and it's going to generate a map randomly every time, but it all interconnects. So based on the openings in the rooms, it all interconnects. But as you can see, the rooms are very tall, and the reason for that is, Duffable, who's my builder, he's a great builder, by the way. Um, Duffable suggested that we need to have more floor and ceiling space. So, um, he basically made me make these cells go down and up a little bit higher, a little bit more, so that he had more space to like go crazy on the floor. Because before it was a little bit flat, so that's why these rooms are so tall. But as you can see, this map generation script that I made interconnects all these rooms at random every time. Yo, I'm doing good, C-Frame. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. And then Load, to answer your question, I don't think learning how to script in Roblox is super hard. Um, it just takes some time and dedication, but I think if you're gonna get into any sort of game development, I think it's definitely a good option. A lot of people say that there's like not a lot of transfer in terms of like if you learn how to script in Lua, then like moving on to a different language. People say there's not like a lot of skill transfer, but I think that's false. I can't say for certain because I haven't really fully committed to like learning another language. But I've looked at other languages and I'm like, oh yeah, it's literally the same logic flow, it's just different syntax. So, um, thank you, Jan Jan. All right, we put guys, we put Tough Studios in timeout because he's spamming the chat right now. Yo, thank you, Jan Jan. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really want to show you guys a little bit more of this game, but like I said, I need to edit these room templates um so that they're actually playable right now. Um so how long have you been scripting? What's up, Skaith? I've been scripting for a little under a year now, and it's been great. I love it. What's the switch up though with Tough Studios? Oh, I think you were talking to the guy that I just put in timeout. Put the other 10,000 emails in timeout as well. 10,000 emails? Also, it's not spamming if your chat is dead, buddy. Oh my gosh. Why did he join in from a different account? Tough Studios, listen, I appreciate you, but oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, I think we're good for like I think we're good for like 2 minutes until he comes back, guys. I just put him back in timeout, but he said he has 30 emails, so we might have to do this 30 times. Did you make any popular game? Yeah, I made a couple. I don't know if you remember Hide the Body, but I didn't make Hide the Body. But I made basically copies of that game. So, oh my gosh, he's back. No, I said 30 emails can be made per phone number. So infinite emails. Yo, Heard, what do you want from us? Bro got unlimited time. That's facts. Are we for real? Why do people do this? Um, yo, Duffable, how long are you gonna be here? Can I make you a moderator? So you could help me out here? Philip, you're clearly a snake for banning his fourth alt. uh, okay, I made you a moderator, Duffable. But anyways, this I need to get I need to get some floors in here, otherwise it's not gonna work well. So yo, what is going on? All right, this is gonna be a little bit tedious. Minus style game? Derek EU, what is a minus style game? It's sad how small streamers can't even stream in peace. Dude, how am I getting harassed right now? This is like my fifth stream. Is this a normal thing? Guys, he literally came in here. Let me tell you about this guy. He literally came in here, um, promoted his own Discord, which honestly I didn't even care about. As far as like him promoting it, like, hey, you do you, but proceeded to crash on all my code, which I also didn't care about, but then he just started like cursing and arguing with everyone in chat. So, like how many chances can you give someone? Was I fair or was I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna move all let's move all of these. Yeah, we're gonna have to take all of these floors. I'm gonna need to raise all of these floors up to these door levels so that I can actually like walk around the map. Intro to fame. I am nowhere near famous though. Ever heard of minus elevation? No, Derek, I haven't, but I gotta check it out. What is the game about? It's a normal thing in coding streams. That's the first time it's happened to me. He said, "Oh, Duffable, your models look so good." And then when I said I'm not working with him, he said my models looked AI generated. Your code is very great, especially since you've only been scripting for just 1 year. I've been scripting for 4 years and still struggle with OOP. Thank you, man. It's all about just self-improvement. That's all that matters. As long as you keep getting better at your own pace, like screw what everyone else says, right? As long as you're having fun, you're getting better at your own pace, it really doesn't matter. Okay, this is gonna take forever. So what I think I'll do is I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna prepare like probably just these rooms, maybe this fifth one over here, and that and then just use those templates to run the test for now so I can show you guys. Oh my gosh. No way. So many people are joining the Discord. Are they his alt? I don't know, but I'm low-key scared. Don't give me the boot. We won't give you the boot, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, what Duffable said. Okay, this one's done. This one's done. Basically, players travel through the back room like maps by an elevator, and it's a roguelike. You avoid entities roaming around, and every floor has like buttons, objectives to proceed. You get upgrades after. Oh, I actually haven't played that game, but it's kind of similar to that, I guess. This is more like have you heard of Deadly Deliveries, Derek? Oh, there's multiple. What am I doing here? How many are there? Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. Crap. We have 32 members right now. What is happening? I don't know, but I'm not complaining. I really want to show this game off to the stream. Ugh, I messed up with it. I copied and pasted this build out, and now I have a ton of these parts here that I need to delete. You're genuinely invested? Yeah, why do I feel like this feels too good to be true. It feels like the guy that pulled up in all his ults, all his alt accounts. Is it like the game where you have to keep descending, going down into the abyss thing? Yes, it's very it's well, it's not like exactly like that, but you do have to keep descending to progress. Just give me one moment. I messed up here and I made a ton of these build out folders. Okay, there we go. Let me delete that. Oh my gosh, how many did I make? There we go. Okay, this one's fine. Yeah, Duffable, you actually showed me the game Abyss. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate this, put that in there. Man, this is tedious. I don't know how builders do it, man. 360 sauce. TY, although it's considered a failure for now, because I spent 40,000 Robux on ad credits in August before the Russia ban, and 625 on ad credits in December. Dang, man, but that happens, you know? That happens to us. I've had the same thing happen to me before. You just gotta keep trying. Moonlit? Oh, Moonlet's gonna check it out? Nice. Duffable, I don't know how you do this, man. I don't know how you build. I'm just gonna set up a couple, just so I can show this game. Maybe I'll just set up these two and then this one. That's probably what I'll do. Here, you guys are gonna see the game any second now. We just have to move these loot spawns. We're gonna move these up. And then the enemy spawns. Move those up as well. Okay, and then I can use the hall room, the zigzag, and so 40, 33, and 30. 40, 33, and 30. Forty, 33, and 30. We're gonna set the weight of all of these to 0. So 30 we're gonna leave at 20. 32 we're gonna 33 we're gonna leave at 20, and then 40 we're gonna leave at 50. Uh how do you um how do you invest so much time on something like that? Crazy passion? Dude, it's just so much fun. Like, I mean, game dev's like a new thing for me, so it's not like a lifelong passion, but I really love it. And it makes pretty decent money, I think, so. I don't know. Has anyone seen how much money game dev actually makes? Like the top Roblox creators? It's crazy. I think we all know. I don't make that much money from it yet, but I've already started to make some money, so I'm gonna focus on my game, but I'll watch the stream in the background. Want to focus on chat for now. Yeah, no problem, 360 sauce. Thank you for even keeping it in the background, bro. Yeah, the money is crazy. Yeah, they're millionaires. Um, and if you check out like if you look at the entire entertainment entertainment market, right? Like how much money flows in each form of entertainment. So what forms of entertainment we got? We have music, like Spotify, Apple Music. We have Hollywood movies, movies. We have TV shows. Uh, and if you look at how much money flows in all these different forms of entertainment, the gaming industry actually has more money flowing through it than all of the other entertainment combined, like all the other entertainment ventures combined. You can look it up. And Roblox has a big market share in that too. Because a lot of the people making money from game dev, they make it from mobile games, and Roblox makes it easy to make a mobile game. So Roblox is definitely a good money maker for sure. If you're passionate about it. If you're not, then maybe not. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what happens when we generate this map. This should work. I would say making Roblox games is better than making real games, much easier, and it makes a lot of money. Yeah, exactly, Moonlit. Like they it's so low risk with Roblox games because you don't have to worry about servers, you don't have to worry about the engine, you don't have to worry about um like optimizing it and crossplay. Like it handles all that. I mean, you do have to worry about like optimizing and things like that, but it makes it so easy. Bro, you can make a games a lot quicker. Yeah, like Descend, this game that we're making now, it's not necessarily like a quick brain rot game, but it's probably going to take us around 2 to 3 months to make a decent version of it. Um, as a four-man team. So, and it's us like we're not like killing ourselves working on it every single waking hour. So, it's really like you can make things really quick, especially with AI too. Oh my gosh, dude. And this, why is this all expanded? So annoying. Gosh. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try running the game. You know the Rake remastered? I haven't played it, but I've seen it. I would say scripting is the best skill you can learn. Um, okay, so we have a floor here, but we don't have... Okay, here's what we're gonna do really quick. Here's what we're gonna do really quick. We're gonna get this tall room, and we're gonna make a quick staircase in it, because we're gonna run into trouble if we don't have a staircase. Okay, I need to spawn in a stair or a wedge. Man, I feel like I have not gotten any scripting done this stream. And that's how it be sometimes. Like I had all these plans to start a new enemy and make this UI that pops up, which I'm gonna still do, but I had all these plans to do it, and then sometimes you're just stuck like doing these little things here and there. Like me putting these floors on this map. It is what it is. Yeah, AI is really helpful in solo. That's a good point, Elper. Because like a lot of people don't use AI in teams because it can make things super confusing. So you really got to watch out with how much you use it and like how you use it. Yeah, literally lately I've been obsessed with the Rake Mastered. Yo, the Mountain Man, are you a builder? You are. Okay. How long have you been building for? I've also invested into practicing my building skills lately. Yeah, it's not a bad skill to have. Oh, Sino asks how you can improve in building. We talked a few months ago about building. I offered to help with Hallway Wars. 2 to 3 years, maybe. Oh, dude. I remember at the time. Oh, come on. At the time, I had like no faith in myself as far as how Hallway Wars is gonna do and everything. And a lot of people were offering to help like build for free and do like a bunch of free stuff. And I don't know, I felt bad like making someone to commit to my game for free or like do stuff for free. Okay, so let's put this back in here. You've been building for 2 to 3 years though. That's pretty nice. You would just do it for the passion? Hey, that's what's up. Holy crap. Hold on. It's generating 500 rooms right now. Okay, so as you guys can see, so the game involves basically you spawn in your little drill. This is gonna be a giant drill that you use to descend, and you're gonna spawn in this procedurally generated map. And I wish I could show you guys what Duffable's been working on, but since we've changed a little bit, Duffable's got to move all his stuff over. And as you venture around, you're gonna go ahead and pick up loot. The character reminds you of Little Nightmares. Do you guys like the character? I should have traps to loot. Okay, look, and then you're gonna be able to pick up loot. So press E to grab. As you can see, I have the loot, and I can bring it back to my ship. Let's see if I can get back to my ship. You like the character in the UI? Thank you. The UI is heavily inspired by Deadly Deliveries. I'm not gonna... Oh, crap. Okay. And then once you have your loot, you can bring your loot over to this loot zone. And as you can see, the quota goes up. And then once you reach max quota, or once you reach like the quota that you need, you can descend further into the earth, and you're gonna get a higher quota. There's gonna be harder enemies, better loot. Or you can choose to press this green button, which will allow you to extract with all of the loot that you have. So it's really hard to show you the vision of this game without kind of the art in place, since it's all just like gray rooms and no lighting. There's only one enemy spawning right now, which is a rat that looks awful. But once Duffable actually gets all his builds in place, because these are all just like placeholders. Thank you, Moonlit. You know that loud slamming sound effect when you start getting chased indoors? You should do something sudden like that with the detection feature. Ooh, that would be good. Um, that would be good. Oh yeah, this is Duffable's furniture, by the way. Look how good this looks. His barrel, we made a crate. Some shelves here. So the furniture looks really good. And then this is going to be the extract and descend console. We just got to put a lot of stuff in place. Yeah, crazy work by Duffable. So, okay. Let's make sure that 500 rooms are not generated this time, or 100. We're gonna do 10. And let's also figure out why this script didn't run, because when an enemy detected us, it should have... See what's going on here. So we're setting the... Oh, the GUI dot visible doesn't exist. We need to do iImage dot visible is equal to false, and we need to remove that. Let's go ahead and test the game now. So arrived 500 meters, prepare to embark, or disembark. Okay, so now let's see when this enemy looks at us, or when it detects us, we should get the red eye above our screen. And we got an error. Visible is not a valid member. I just got exploded. Visible is not a valid member of GUI clone. Okay, so It's because we are not trying to change the visibility of the GUI clone. We needed to change the visibility of the eye image. Let's go ahead and fix that. I think that was the only reference actually. Right here as well. There we go. Yeah, he's got a drill on his head. Yeah, you notice the little character is a drill. Do you like the little drill? I think it's awesome. Here, let's see if we can get better in the light. He got some long ass feet. That's true. Okay, so as you can see, the eye shows up, and now let's go ahead and close this door. Visibility should be gone soon, and it tweens away. So we're gonna add some sounds to that, and we're also gonna add some other effects that I'm gonna show you. But let's go ahead and get scene again. Okay, yeah, I do like the way that tweens in. Okay, I actually can't escape this guy. He almost killed me. Okay, so the eye needs to be centered, and it also needs to be a little higher up. I want it to be like around here. So let's fix that really quick, and then we're gonna add some sounds to it. And that's probably all I'll end up doing tonight. Okay, let's pull up the UI. The explosion is clean. Dude, thank you so much, okay? Someone told me that the explosion was like a 5 out of 10, and I'm like, come on, man. I thought it was really clean. I think we should move to like the bottom. I think we should move it to like the bottom right or top right. It was so frustrating when it was in the middle for me. Maybe I'll just make it smaller then. But usually games have it where it's like right in the middle. No. Let's see. Position scale is going to be 0.5. Maybe you should try to make a gray crossed out eye icon so it doesn't just show up suddenly. I kind of want it to jump scare people though. I would say top middle. Yeah, same here, Moonlight. I like it top middle. But we can change it, Duffable, if we really don't like it after some time. So I'm gonna put it like right there. And let me think about what else I want to do. No, I think I'm just gonna have it tween in. Oh, let me also make sure that it ignores the GUI inset. This is basically gonna ignore the invisible top bar, and we're gonna make sure that it doesn't reset on spawn, so we don't have to recall our references. And let's put this back in the, where is it at? I hate that I have everything expanded. It's so annoying. Detected right here. For modeling, it's a good idea to watch a lot of, is it a good idea to watch a lot of tutorials or mainly just experiment in Blender? Or maybe put a header on it so it slowly turns gray as you get closer, not being detected. I don't know if that's understandable. I kind of think I know what you mean. I low-key want it to kind of jump scare the person into realizing like, oh crap, I'm detected, like I gotta run. But let me see what this looks like really quick. Made it smaller. Yeah, I like that. I don't think it's getting in my way, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some effects to it. Let's grab this loot here. There's a lot of rats. Okay. So yeah, I like the size and the positioning. So now I want to add a sound when it appears. The initial thing would still be a jump scare, but as it fades out, it might be a bit more comfortable to look at then, and then just suddenly not being detected anymore. Yeah, but I kind of wanted to like surprise the person. I see a lot of other games do it when you're detected. But if I get a lot of people that don't like it, I'll probably switch it. Because that's kind of saying something. W. Okay, so let me let me go ahead and we are going to add a function um that makes the eye kind of like move sporadically, like tween around. So make the eye we'll do run when eye is visible, make the eye tween around tween around um positioning sporadically, sort of like shaking. Give me a constant for the level of shakiness so that I can easily adjust that. So let's go ahead and put this in my AI. Yo, CeeLo, want some virtual tea with honey and sugar? That sounds amazing, Elper. I'll take it. I suggest watching some tutorials to get comfortable. Yeah, YouTube tutorials is how I learned how to script and stuff like that. Okay, so I got some. This is what AI gave me, guys. So it gave me the constant at the top that I wanted, which is the shake speed, shake intensity, and then it also added this function called start shake, which creates a heartbeat loop that will shake the eye. And it'll do so via a tween. And when it stops shaking, it's going to disconnect the loop, so that's great. So we're not going to have any memory leaks there. And yeah, that's pretty much what we asked for. So let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this rat does when it sees me. Okay, you guys see the eye? This is kind of what I wanted. Ooh, you know what would be cool? If I made the eye like more intense, like shake more intensely at the closer the enemy got. Should I do that? Or should I just keep it as it is? Should I make the eye like go crazier the closer the enemy is? Steph the Dream, what's up? The best way to improve at modeling and different types of tutorials. Double said because you can learn new skills you wouldn't have learned sticking to one. More intense the closer it would. Def be better. Or maybe make it partially open and wide open. What do you mean the mountain? What do you mean partially open? Oh, like the eyeball like opening? Bro, I'm gonna have to get like multiple images for that. I don't know about that. That seems a little too hard for me right now. Oh, hold on. Am I not detected? I am detected, so why isn't the detected eye still going? Can they come in here? Oh my gosh, they can. They can come in here. Okay. Yo, Steph, just chilling? Yo, same here, man. Just living the dream. Living the dream. Are you a developer, Steph? And if so, what kind? So you guys think I should make it more intense the closer they get? Duffable, what do you think? Should I make the eye like start to shake crazy when they get like super close? What do you think? I feel like that's actually a good feature. I don't know. Yeah? And Moonlit said it would be cooler? Okay, you know what? That's 2 yeses. I'm gonna do it. So the way I'm gonna do this is in my enemy detection logic, right here where it sets the attribute of is detected, I'm also going to give it another attribute. Let me think about how I want to do this. You know what? I think instead of having is detected return true or false, I'm gonna have is detected return a number. And if it's zero, then that means that there's no enemy. And if it's more than zero, that means that that's the distance away. That's how we're gonna do it. Yo, you gotta go to sleep to lock in for your exams. Hey, lock in, man. I believe in you. Have a good night, Duffable. Thank you for all your help with moderating the stream. You're gonna sleep as well. Thank you, Mountain Man, for joining the stream. So I'm going to, yeah, good night, guys. I'm gonna put this script inside of AI, and I'm going to say, instead of setting the is detected attribute to true or false, make it 0 when not detected, and make it the distance away from the target when you are detected. I just got into making a Roblox game a couple weeks ago, and I've been modeling in Blender for 6 years, and right now I'm working on a modular kit. Nice. Actually, working on a modular kit is such a good idea in the beginning, because it like makes you save so much time long term. Definitely, I think that's definitely a good move. What's your kit gonna have inside of it? Is it like a specific art style? Instead of setting is okay, so we're gonna see what AI does with this. The only thing I can think of is um if multiple AIs are tracking you, I'm gonna want it to return like the one that's closest to you. Like I'm gonna want it to show the distance of the one that's closest to you. So actually also make sure I'm covered if there are multiple AIs using this function. There are multiple AIs using this function, then make sure it sets the attribute to the closest one. Um, Zero Dev Games, how's it going, bro? I'm doing good. I was sick for like a week, but now I'm back, and I'm trying to get a lot of this game scripted up. How you doing, Zero Dev Games? Okay, so it gave me an updated acquire target function, which we're gonna look at really quick once I paste. Okay, So it's a lot. Where did it go? Did I? Oh, I copied multiple functions. 1 second. Duffable. Quick question: do we want to keep tough studios in the Discord? Probably not. Duffable. Probably not. It seemed like he only wanted to roll people. Okay, so this acquired target. So we're setting the distance if we're the closest. So it's going to. Here's where we grab the distance. Here's where we set the current detected. So if current detected is equal to 0 or distance is less than currently detected, it's going to set this to the new distance. So this is exactly what we want. So what this is going to do is whatever AI is the closest will override it, and it's going to set this attribute to that distance. So this is a good acquire target function. Now we have a lose target function as well. So let's go ahead and look at our lose target function, and we're going to replace it with our new lose target function. The only reset attribute if no other AI is chasing this player. So it's going to hold a reference to this previous target. And let's go ahead and see what else. Start detection. Before he does bad things or gets alt in there. Yeah, good thinking, Duffable. Start detection. So this is the main game loop. Or sorry, the main detection loop. And let's see what it changed. Let's see. Check if current target is still valid. Okay, so this has all been there. Update distance attribute only if we're closer. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and test this out. Death the Dream. Yeah, it's for this game. It's a survival with some thriller, horror, escape style vibes with extraction points with 6 floors and extraction on every. So with 6 floors and an extraction on every floor, 2 levels of floors, you have to kill 12 shadow bosses that drop seals for the main boss. That actually sounds really sick. That sounds like the more action version of what we're making. Steph, how popular is that game? What's it called? Yo, Elper, what happened? What happened with what? Oh, Steph, this is the game that you're making? Oh, I see. Okay, it's the game that you're making. What happened with the Tough Studios? Um, it was just this guy that came in here and he wasn't very serious. No, no. He was just being rude to pretty much everyone and spamming the chat like hardcore. Like no one else could chat because he was just like taking it all up. Yo, that's awesome stuff. That's actually pretty similar to this game, but not like exactly. But the whole idea of like it being sort of like a thriller or horror, um I really like the idea. I would love to see how that goes. Okay, so now that we are getting the distance attribute that we need, we can take this script, bring it over to AI, and say make the shake speed and intensity higher by checking against the is detected attribute. I have changed the attribute so that if it's set to 0, there is no enemy detecting you. But if it's set to a number, then that is the distance in studs away that the enemy is. I want barely any shake when the enemy is far, but when the enemy is close, the shake and intensity should be a lot more. And then I'm also going to ask it to give me constants at the top for the max intensity. Okay, so basically we're having AI rework this script to include, instead of just going based off true and false attributes for is detected, and then showing and hiding it based on that, it's going to go based on if it's at 0, then it's going to hide the eye. But if it's at anything above 0, that's the distance, and it's going to show the eye. And then as we get closer or lower and lower numbers, meaning the distance is closing, the eye is going to move a lot more intensely. So it just gave me my script. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay. So we're gonna click play. Okay, so we should get the eye. Okay, so that's pretty intense. It was right up on us. And then as we can see, it's not going away. Let's see if that's a player attribute issue. Is detected is still set to 3. So it looks like it's not a player attribute issue. It's a matter of when the enemy is dead, it doesn't remove that. Yeah, is detected is still set to 3. So we're gonna go ahead. We know it's not a UI problem that we're having because we just saw that the attribute's not changing correctly. Yo, what's up, Dev Golos? Thank you so much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the detection logic, and I'm going to tell the AI, make sure that when that if the AI that was detecting the player dies, it should set the detection attribute back to 0. Also make sure that honestly, I think that's good enough. That when the AI stops detecting the player, it's set back to 0. If no other AIs are detecting the player. Tough Studios has alts in the Discord. We'll just see what happens. I mean, it's not a big deal. We shall see. Pretty sure he can't do anything that bad in the Discord. Perm should be set correctly. Cool. Yeah, I'm not worried. So I'm gonna switch up the acquire target. It's having me switch up a lot. Lose target. Okay, so it's telling me to add this helper function. So this is going to be a new function. I'll just put it down here. And we're going to switch out these two functions. Start detection. All when this AI dies. Hmm. Yo, Dev Golos, what kind of dev are you? Are you scripter? Ugh, I hate that it uses destroy. We're actually gonna change that. You're a programmer? Do you mainly work with Roblox dev or do you do like any other what other dev stuff do you do? You normally work with Roblox devs? Do you make your own games or do you get commissioned? I'm gonna have it switch uh this call right here, destroy. Um AIs like to use destroy a lot as the method to like clean everything up, but destroy is already a built-in method in Roblox, and sometimes using destroy, it can just using a method that's already built in to objects on Roblox is kind of I don't like it. We're just going to switch this to cleanup, cleanup, destroy. And then anywhere that it calls self destroy. Was it even using it? I don't even think it's using it. All right, we're gonna leave it for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if this is working correctly now. You're working on a cash grab game to fuel your future games. That's the way to go, man. What's the cash grab game called? Okay, so as you can see, the eye is shaking more intensely the closer the enemy is. And then when it dies, the eye goes away. Let's go ahead and test that again. Shouldn't be super intense. But as you can see, it's getting more intense and more intense until it's right on us, and then we die. So I like the way that looks a lot. That looks good. Thank you, man. Thank you. So the max, okay, the minimum shake I'm gonna set to 0, and then the maximum shake at 20 looks good. But I want to make sure that it like, actually, instead of 20, 20 is a little crazy. I think I'm gonna do like 15. I just program things for fun, but I'm actually working with some friends to make a cash grab game. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, that's... What's the name of the cash grab game? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get detected. Oh, there was one. Okay, so this one's still detecting me. There's a lot of them detecting me. Okay, so they all lost detection. Okay, we got 2 detecting me right now. And I'm pretty far, so the detection shouldn't be that intense. And then it went away. So let me monitor this intensity. So is detected is set to 0. Let's go ahead and monitor it, see if it actually works right. We're gonna get detected really quick. And as we can see, is detected. Okay, it didn't actually... I didn't actually see it lowering very well. Is detected is 0. 44. Not detected anymore. 46. Who's detecting me right now? Oh, crap. I didn't even see that one. Okay. So is detected... It's almost like not changing very often. Yes, we're working on a game inspired by Escape the Tsunami, but I really don't like to make games like that. I want to develop some cool games for the community. Hey, man, but sometimes you gotta join them. You gotta join the brain rot games for a little bit just to fuel your other passion projects. And they can be, I think the brain rot games can be pretty fun to make too sometimes. Yeah, so I don't see that is detected. Okay, is detected. Okay, so the problem is it can get, the is detected can get lower, but it can't get higher. That's what it looks like. Now it's 30, 25, 4, 3. Okay, so it can get lower, it just can't get higher. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it that way. Um, it's not that big of a deal to me. But basically what's happening is, um, in that it seems like in this, see where it's at. Start detection. Wherever it's setting the attribute, which is probably here, it's checking to see if its current distance is less than the current detected. And if it is, then it'll set it. So that's why it gets lower, but it can't grow higher. Um, but honestly, it's not a bad thing. Dude, Escape the Tsunamis is going crazy right now. That game is making so much money. I have been programming for 11 months. So next month will be a year. How long have you been coding for, Dev Golos? So along with this we definitely need some sound. So we're gonna get like a detected sound. I want like super something intense. Like there's gonna be two sounds involved. Like something intense as soon as you get detected, and then a constant like noise that plays that like makes things super intense. That's what we're gonna do. Intense chase. But yeah, we're not doing that. Intense. Intense sound. Intense crash sound. Oh, that's awful. Intense detected. You've been programming for 3 years? That's awesome. Is programming your full-time job or what? Intense. Man, I don't know what kind of sound I'm trying to think of. Detection? No. Eerie sound. Oh, eerie knock or eerie boom? Oh, this is such a good sound. This is such a good sound. Oh my gosh, I love this sound. Okay, so the way that we're gonna get this sound in here is we're gonna use our sound utilities module. Nah, utility modules, sound utilities. Um, True, I was thinking a random meme event like Anomaly Tung Tung or a Labubu run around the bunker and get loot. To sprinkle a little brain rot or or people to record for TikTok. I've thought about things like that too, Steph. For the most part, I think that's a good idea. The only thing I have to say is like if you're making a very if you're making like more of a higher quality game, where you're putting all these mechanics in and building all the ambience up with like um sounds and lighting and things like that, and then you have like freaking tung tung just appear out of nowhere, you might kill the ambience. So like overall your player might kind of be like sucked out of the game versus like, you know what I mean? So you just have to be careful with that because I've thought about that too. If it's already like a brain rot game, then you could just throw whatever you want. But if you're taking the time to build this ambience so that your player feels like, oh, I'm this person in this elevator, like, or in the back rooms, and it's super um eerie and whatever, and then you throw something like that, you'll detract the player. That's how I feel, but maybe I'm wrong. No, it's just a hobby. I'm finishing the high school this year, but I really like it and I want to make some money with programming since I enjoy it. Yeah, you want them to be immersed, exactly. Yo, dev golos, that's a good goal. I mean, there's a lot of money in the entertainment industry and the gaming industry. Like especially the gaming industry. So, sound utilities, oh, sound manager, dot new or dot get. Okay. So these are the three things that I call to start sounds, but we're gonna go ahead and take this thud sound and we're gonna go into our sound data. So okay, so yeah, you want them to be immersed, Steph. So you just got to think about that. But maybe you can include it in like the lobby where it's not supposed to be like super intense. Okay, so oh man, where did my here we go. Sound I need to look for my sound data module. And this is where I keep all my sounds properties and whatnot. Um in the sound effects, I'm going to make a new sound effects called enemy detected sound. And we're also going to have enemy um enemy detected ongoing sound. Very creative of me. So we're going to have this enemy detected thud sound and then the ongoing sound. So now we just need an ongoing sound. We got this intense sound. My goal as well, I work on this. When I'm done with work, off days eventually free up my time to work on more experiencing or continuing updating this one if it sucks. Or if it if it's a success. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Intense uh intense breathing maybe? Intense piano? I gotta find a good sound for this. Not gonna lie, from you testing the game, it looks like it looks good, like the chase mechanic, and the down effect looks like a real game. Haven't seen the finished product yet, but the assets look good. Thank you so much, man. Trust me, it's gonna be way better once. Oh, I really like this sound right here. It's gonna be way better once Duffable, our builder, once he gets everything in, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna look so good. Okay, so this is gonna be the ongoing sound effect, and you guys are gonna be able to hear this. So okay, so whenever we show the eye is when we are going to play the sound. So we're gonna do sound manager, um, play local sound effects, and we're gonna give it the sound ID, which is in sound data. Dot did it not? Sound data, replicated storage, um, shared data modules, sound data. Okay. So sound data dot sound effects, and we're gonna do detected. Um, enemy detected thud sound. So when it shows it, it's gonna play this enemy detect, or when it shows the eye, it's gonna play the enemy detection sound, and then it's going to start playing the what's it called? The ongoing music. So we're gonna have it do sound manager. Let's do fade in music, and it's going to the sound is going to be sound data, sound effects, enemy detected ongoing sound, and then the hiding is now going to have yo Code Kadri, what's up, man? How's it going? And then when we hide the eye, it's going to is there a fade out? Yes, fade out music. So it's gonna fade it out. And we can set up the target volume and the duration or whatever. Let's go ahead and see what this sounds like. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing good, man. I just recovered from like a flu or a cold or something, so I'm feeling so much better. Okay. We're working on this we're working on this thing where if the AI detects you, you get this little eye above your screen. Um not hearing I'm not hearing it play though. Yeah, I'm not hearing it play at all. Let's figure out what's going on here. How much experience do I have in Roblox development? Um, 11 months. It's going to be a full year next month. I'd say that's good. You guys got multiple people, you can get a lot done because modeling can take a lot of time. Same thing with coding if you get stuck on a problem. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I love having a team. It's the best. Um, do play global sound effects because this is. I'm trying to get this to work right here. Okay. Yeah, let's try again. Actually, let me bump up the volume too. You can actually set a second you can set second parameter here, which is an array of properties, and one of those properties is volume, so I'm going to set the volume to 2, so it's super loud so we know it's working. Code Kadri, how many years of experience do you have or months? Okay, so let's see when this rat detects us. Let's see what. Okay, I heard the noise. Did you guys hear it? It's just super low. It's like a oh shoot. Here, listen. Did you hear it? It's like a noise. So let me. You heard it? Okay, cool. Let me make it even louder. Let me make it like double loud. Double loud. 5 years? Holy crap, Code Kadri. That's awesome. I'm trying to be 5 years of coding experience. Okay, so let's listen to this. Can we ride the rat? Oh my gosh, we can ride the rat. Oh my god. I'm one of them now, they don't even know. Do you guys like the detection noise? I think it sounds clean. Like that thud noise. It sounds cool? Okay, bet. I think it's loud enough too. Yeah. I'm gonna make it... You know what? I'm gonna make it a tad... Nah, you know what? I'll keep it that loudness, because 4 is already really loud. So now the only thing that I'm worried about is this part here, the fade in music. Do you use React for UI? No, I actually do not. I just use normal Roblox objects. Do you use React? We're gonna say play. We're gonna do play global music for now. Dang, okay, Code Kadri. React is pretty. I feel like if you used React before you got into Roblox dev, and then it makes like more sense. But I feel like if you're just starting in Roblox development, um, you end up like learning how to code better in what's it called, with just the normal Roblox objects. But I guess there is there's a lot of advantages to using React, isn't there? Like with the components, how you can easily bring in a component, change its color, um, like edit whatever properties you basically set up in that component, like using parameters. That's kind of what it's for, right? And you can also like interact and test your UI with that one plugin. So we are going to stop music. Stop music. And I don't think we need to pass in a best viewers on streamboo.com. What does that mean? Is that a bot? Is your Lua LSP extension bug too? I had to downgrade. I think that using React is essential for large projects. Yeah, I feel like that's where React would become like... Okay, I like that sound, but it needs to be a lot lower. Code Kadri, how big do you think your project needs to get before you use React? Like, do you think React is worth using on really tiny projects? Um, okay, let's try riding the rat again. Oh no, his friend's coming. Oh no. There's too many in here. No! Good thing I can revive myself. Oh no. I just glitched out of the map. Yo, what's up, Stuckmy? Hey, how many impressions slash CTR are good for $20 ad in my Roblox game? Um, as far as impressions, I mean, CTR is really what matters because Roblox is going to control your impressions no matter what. So you can't really like optimize impressions as far as like running ads. But what you can optimize is CTR. I would say a good CTR is probably around 5 or 6% for ads. And it also depends on what kind of ads you're running. Like if you're running towards new players, or like the maximize players, then I would say 6 to 7% is pretty good. If you can get 8, that's really, really good. Um, and then if you're running ads to re-engage players to get like your D1 and your D7 and D30 up, I would say like 4% is pretty good. CTR. But if you're focusing on HUD reactive overlays, using Fusion is really good with when polished. I think React is worth using for most projects because it keeps Roblox games well organized and makes updates much easier. Yo, Code K Tree, do you want to see how I organize my UI? I think you're gonna cry if I show you. Thanks, man. I got 100K impressions, 4.5 CTR. I have to change some things. Yeah, I mean, 4.5 CTR isn't like really, really, really bad. I mean, I would say it's, what's it called? Your cost per qualified playthrough or qualified play. Do you know how many? 3 plus CTR is good. Yeah, I mean 4.5 CTR is pretty good, but I think like some of my ads have gotten like 8% CTR, 9% CTR. So, and those are like the best ads that I've ran. So to me, if I see 4.5, I feel like, oh, there must be a better thing I can do. So I'm mostly just speaking from my own experience. I think 4.5 for me, I'd be like, I could probably do a little better. Um, yeah, or I guess 1.4 cents. Yeah, that's not that good. 1.4 cents is if you're running re-engagement ads, then it's not bad. But if you are running, because those are more expensive, if you're if you're stuffing ads back to the players that have already played, those are going to be more expensive. So you're going to end up spending around that much. Yeah, I would say what Chrisman Gold said, 0.5 cents or less is pretty good. Like half a cent per player. I've gotten it down to like zero point 0.2, sometimes even zero point 0.1 for like a couple days. And that's like extremely good. Like you get so many plays through ads that way. I made some sloppy images for the main page, so it makes sense really. You know what though? Sometimes like the sloppiest like quick thumbnails that you make are actually perform some of the best sometimes. It's weird because like I almost feel like if you have a player that's looking for a game to play and your game is like like a really quick like screenshot of whatever your gameplay is, sometimes that actually performs well because you're cutting through like nowadays a lot of people just have AI generated super refined HD thumbnails. So like when you have the just like basic raw screenshot of some funny uh thumbnail that you made really quick, it actually cuts through all the fat and through all the AI. Yeah, the AI, dude, I've never had any success with AI looking images. Like if you can tell it's AI even like a little bit, I have not had success with that. But I know others have, so I don't really know why I haven't. Fusion is can change how things work. This can make it harder to keep projects stable, especially for long term. Fusion has frequent updates, like version 0.2, version 0.3. Code Kadri, do you think, like, if I don't know Fusion or what's it called? React or Roact, do you think it's better to learn Roact than Fusion? Yes, of course. Okay, bet. When I'm ready to take the leap of faith and stop using UI objects, I will do it. So Kadri, do you want to see how I organize my UI right now? It's pretty horrendous. Okay, it's not as bad as like the starter person doing it, but I know like if you use React, you're probably gonna think this is disgusting. Tell me if you want to see it, because I won't show it unless you tell me. I'm gonna make the sound a little bit uh detected. Let me see. Oh no. Okay. You're not ready for this. Hold on. I'm gonna make this sound a little bit probably like 0.3. Okay. So obviously I have my module loader, but basically my module loader loads this UI control client, and then this UI control client is basically where I keep all my different UI modules. And inside of each UI module is where the actual object lives. So basically, I just reference the object once in the UI module, I clone it to the player UI, and then I just manage all the controls from there. So I can still kind of like find what I need really quickly, but I know it's not like as organized as it could be. Like as you can see, I basically require all of my different this doesn't look super organized because I've got some in new threads, and then here I'm just requiring it one by one. But yeah, like basically, if I'm looking for like all of my index UI objects or logic, I would just click on my index GUI, and you can see it all here. All of my index functions. Here's where I clone the GUI, parent it to the player GUI, and then I just control it from there. So rate my rate my UI setup 0 out of 10. 10 being like React level organization, and then 0 being like you put all of your GUI objects inside of starter GUI. By the way, this is cool. If you use React, you you will do UI loader too, but the thing help us use story so you can edit UI easily with React. Okay, so my setup is not like too far off from the way that like React thinkers would use it. Like you have a loader, and then that loader what like loads the different components and things like that. Honestly, I get that React has some nice organizational benefits, but honestly, I'd stick with what works for you and your workflow. Yeah, I'll probably end up learning it regardless, because like how will I ever know if it's a better workflow for me unless I like give it a shot. So I'll probably I'm still a new coder. Like I've been doing this for 11 months, so I still am on like the search for like what works best for me. But I love coding so much. So what do you guys think about this? This little detection eye, this is basically what we got on this got done on the stream. Whenever you're detected by an enemy, this little eyeball gets more intense the closer the enemy gets, and then you can hear like the background noise and the detection noise. What do you guys think? Is that clean? I feel like it's so clean. I love it. What do you guys think? I think you'll really like React. It fits your mindset and the way your organization works, especially for keeping things structured and easy to manage. Yeah, from what I've seen about React, like the little I've seen, I actually do think I would really like the way it works. Because I'm very much about, uh, I love thinking about like how the system can be built, you know, versus kind of just doing what everyone else does. I kind of like to take the approach of like, okay, how would I build this system? And if I really can't think of any good ideas, I'll look it up online, or maybe I'll ask like AI. But for the most part, I like to think of my own organization, like what makes the most sense to me. So I think React, I would do well with it. I just need to learn it. I might reach out to you, Code K Tree, if I ever have any React questions when I do go to learn it. That's actually going to be it for this stream, though. I wanted to start another enemy, but all we got done was that little detection UI, so it is what it is. On the next stream, I'll probably work on the next enemy that I want to work on. I won't spoil it right now, but if you join next stream, you'll be able to check it out. So thank you guys if you stayed in the stream, and thanks for chatting and asking me questions. I love talking to you guys. It's so fun, like talking to other devs who have the same goals and mindset. Um, it's so fun to hear like you guys basically say the same things that I'm thinking. Like you want to build these games, you want to make it like your full-time job. So thank you guys. Leaf made a cool video about React. I did see his. I'll probably go to that one when I go to learn it. What's up, Ramus? I'm actually just ending stream, but thank you for joining, man. Subscribe if you want to join the next one, if you want to get a notification. All right, I'll see you guys.